lovely cameos, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Violin, and today there's going to be a full moon, and you know what that means? It's time for our monthly reading. We're going to pull some cards, look at some messages, and set ourselves up for success for this next lunar cycle. So come along, and we're going to have some fun. A little disclaimer before we start. This is really all for fun and tasty sounds. You don't have to take any of this too seriously, but if you find this helpful, or if you resonate with any of the messages in this video, or even if all you got were some really good tingles, then I'm happy to have worked a little bit of light in your life. Now, for those of you who have watched my previous monthlies, you can go ahead and skip onwards to part 1 and enjoy the rest of the video. For those of you that this is your first monthly video, welcome! I'm happy to have you here. I'm going to let you in on what this video is going to look like. This is a 2-part reading. So the first part, we're going to look at the zodiac that our current full moon is in and the message for what that zodiac has to say. And then we're going to also select some crystals as companions for this lunar cycle and pair them with some affirmations to assist us. In part 2, we're going to do a pick a card. I will select one card from 3 different decks, and you can choose one or more of those cards, and it will be a personalized message specifically for you to help you in this next lunar cycle. So let's get started. Part 1, we're starting off this time with our Moonology Manifestation Oracle and the message for the current zodiac that our full moon is in. And our full moon is in Pisces. The message for full moon in Pisces is forgive. The guidebook says, be careful that you're not coming at your current situation with your mind made up. This card is a reminder that life is an unfolding mystery and you need to go with it. Instead of trying too hard to tick every box for your dreams to come true, fall into the dreams a little. It could well be that what's blocking your current manifestation is that you haven't forgiven yourself or someone else for something that happened in the past. To boost your manifesting powers, forgive yourself and anyone else who needs forgiveness. This is a wonderful card to get into autumn with, and a wonderful message. This is a wonderful message to get into autumn with. Forgiving yourself or others who have done you wrong. Finding that love and that ability to mend what has been broken and correct what has been wrong, right what has been wrong. Give grace where grace is needed. So that is what Pisces has to say for our full moon. And again, this is the Moonology Manifestation Oracle by Yasmin Bulland, and you can find the video for it up on my channel. Next, we're going to do our crystals. I'll be using the Crystal Portal Oracle deck by Moonstruck Crystals and the Crystal Affirmations deck by the same company. We are going to pick 2 cards from the Crystal Portal Oracle. We will have one be our main crystal and the second one be our support crystal for this lunar cycle. We will pair them with their companions in the Crystal Affirmations deck. Now, there are some cards that the Crystal Portal Oracle does not share with the Crystal Affirmations deck, and vice versa. But don't worry, I've prepared some affirmations in case we do pull any of the cards that do not match with the affirmations deck. So we're going to open this up and give it a good little shuffle. We're going to think of what we need help most with this lunar cycle, especially with the theme of forgiveness. Keeping the theme of forgiveness in mind, of that grace and that desire for mending. Opening the portal to what wisdom this full moon has for us. I'm going to pick the top card and the bottom card, and the top one will be our main crystal for the month, and the bottom one will be our support crystal. Our main crystal for the month is jade, with a message of serendipity. I feel like we've pulled this one before. Interesting. This is also another card, another green crystal that we've had for a monthly reading. The properties associated with jade are good luck, abundance, and harmony. The guidebook says, luck and abundance are knocking at your door. Embrace the serendipitous dance of fate, as this card is hinting at a stroke of good luck and abundance that are on the horizon. It's like stumbling upon a rare four-leaf clover in a field of possibilities. There may be a special surprise waiting just for you, filled with fortunate encounters and unexpected opportunities. Stay open to the magic of the universe, for synchronicities and prosperity await to unfold for you. And the affirmation for jade. And the affirmation for jade is: good fortune always comes my way because I am my own good luck charm. So our main crystal is jade for the month, with the attributes of good luck, abundance, and harmony. We seem to be getting a lot of abundance crystals lately. First we had citrine, then we had aventurine, and finally we had jade. A curious combination. And now we are going to pull our support crystal for the month. And our support crystal is pyrite, with a message of power. An interesting combination with jade. Seems very powerful to me. I don't have any pyrite, unfortunately, so we're just going to make do with a card. The properties of pyrite are willpower, action, and prosperity. The guidebook says, quit lounging around like a peasant and rise up like the king or queen or monarch. We both know you are. Grab life by the jewels and show the universe who's really in charge. Embody the powerful energy of pyrite and the commanding energy of a monarch, and take decisive action to achieve your goals and financial aspirations. Stay resilient in the face of any challenge, and don't doubt your abilities. Nothing great comes easily. Hard work is the only way to achieve long-lasting results. So claim your throne, seize control of your future, and watch those riches start to roll in. And the affirmation for pyrite is: my actions are packed with power and determination to create what I desire. So that is our support crystal for the month, which is pyrite, with the attributes of willpower, action, and prosperity. A wonderful gem to go and support with our jade. So to recap this section, the zodiac for this month is Pisces and has the message of forgiveness to share with us. Our main crystal is jade, a prosperous and abundant stone with a similar affirmation to match. And our support crystal is pyrite, an equally prosperous stone and one that empowers you to carry through your dreams. Excellent one to help with jade in this moon cycle. Welcome to part 2 of this video. As I said before, this is a pick a card. I'm going to be using 3 decks by Rebecca Campbell. We will be picking 1 card each from the Rose Oracle, the Starseed Oracle, and the Healing Waters Oracle. Again, all of the decks featured in this video can be found in videos on my channel, and this is also a reminder to myself to link them in the description below. So we are going to go and shuffle up each of these decks. And you can pick 1 or 2 or all 3 of these cards, but it will be an extra personalized message to assist you in this lunar cycle. Whether you resonate with the rose, or the stars, or water, feel free to choose whatever it is that connects with you the most, or resonates with you the most, or even just the card that you think is the prettiest. I don't care. These are beautiful things, and I absolutely adore the artwork. I will not stop gushing over it, by the way. And we're going to pick the top card for the rose deck. And there are also other decks by Rebecca Campbell, and by Moonstruck Crystals, and by Yasmin Boland. You can feel free to check out their websites, see what you like. And Rebecca actually has a new oracle deck coming out this month. It's called the Inner Temple Oracle, and it is currently available for pre-order. I am a bit curious about it. It's intended to help mystics go deeper into their spiritual journey. that'll be definitely interesting. Let me know in the comments if there are any other decks that you think I should add to the monthly reading. I feel like we've got a good balance going here. We're going to select the top card. Oops. Shh. We're going to select the top card. But yes, leave me any feedback on what decks you think would work just as well in the monthly reading. I will say this entire reading is kind of inspired by and a little bit based on the monthly readings by Ethan Lazzarini, but he does choose far more cards for his part 1. So let me know if you think there are any other decks that I should use for part 1, or if you think I should choose multiple cards for part 2. And if you are interested, you can also absolutely charge some water in the full moon for just a little trinket or something to help you in any like rituals or anything like that. Makes it a little more interesting. But moon water is actually a thing. And at some point, I'm going to do a video about how to make moon tea. So let me know in the comments if you'd like something like that. Ooh, or if I should add it to the monthly reading. I should select a tea to add to our monthly readings and brew it by the moon. There's our water card. And I do sincerely hope that the audio in this video is coming through cleanly and that I'm audible. Alrighty. Here are your 3 cards for this lunar cycle. You can pick the rose card, the star card, or the water card. Take a good look at these cards and see which of them are calling out to you. And again, you can pick multiple cards, whichever ones you feel like you are resonating with or are drawn to. And again, even if you pick a card and then you go back and watch this video and find that there was a different card that you also resonated with, or you just liked, again, the pretty art, that is totally fine as well. Again, this is mostly for fun and tasty sounds, but also I do hope that these help my viewers. If you picked the rose card, you got the bud, potential, promise. It's about to happen. It's going. The guidebook says, a bud is an embryonic swelling on the stem of a rose that has the potential to develop. Bleh, bleh. Let's try again. The guidebook says, a bud is an embryonic swelling on the stem of the rose that has the potential to develop into a flower, leaf, or shoot. In temperate climates, plants form resting buds that are resistant to the brutal frost. The bud is the promise of what's to come. It's the physical manifestation of the seeds that we've been holding deep in the earth, nurturing and dreaming through the fertile void of winter. Now, we find ourselves in the inner season of spring, and the bud is beginning to realize what it was always destined to be, but it still requires tending in order to bloom one day soon. This is a card of encouragement, potential, excitement, and hope. It invites you to keep facing your true north and show up for what you're being called to create. Your effort has not gone unnoticed. Keep going. Someday soon, you'll begin to see this beautiful creation in the world. The bud is connected with spring, the time when the upward energy of life is bursting on through. You may be seeing the first signs that things are beginning to come together. If you've been working on a project or have been dedicating yourself to ushering in some change in your life, you're being called to keep going and trust that what you've been working toward is happening. Keep tending your garden, and before long, the bud will begin to unfold and bloom. And this card comes with a soul inquiry that asks, what new buds are beckoning to bloom within you? If you picked the Star card, you got weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. The guidebook says you don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down by the weight of the world. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else's, to stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulders, to put on your own oxygen mask first. In these changing times, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. However, you can't take on its problems from a place of energetic depletion. This card is thanking you for caring so much. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others, and that's incredible. But the way you've been doing so is likely unsustainable. This isn't to say you should switch off to the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it's a call to establish clear boundaries so you're not constantly taken out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy, both physically and emotionally. So, instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, show up first to a nourishing practice such as meditation, soul inquiry, deep breathing, or exercising in nature. Once you're in a state of grace and your inner well is full, you can face the day, the state of the world, and care for others. And at the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out anything that's not yours to carry. You can pick it up again the next morning if you so choose, but give yourself time and space to rejuvenate and rest. And this card comes with a soul inquiry that asks, what are you carrying that isn't even yours? If you picked the water card, you got thank you, gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you. The guidebook says, water is life. Wherever there's water, there's life. It's the ultimate blessing. It's the thing that sustains us the most. Life is impossible without it, and yet most of us take water for granted. In our busy modern world, it's easy to become disconnected from the truly sacred things that are supporting and sustaining us. To take the simple things and the people closest to us for granted, assuming that they'll always be there. Sometimes it takes the threat of going without something for us to realize it's even there, to truly appreciate what we believe we could not go without. This card is an invitation to reflect on and appreciate those things that support and sustain us the most. From water to loved ones. What are you most grateful for? Who are you most appreciative of? How are you being called to offer thanks? How can you honor the things that hold you the most? When we open our eyes to what's truly holding us, the way we look at our life changes. And the more thanks we give, the more abundance we realize is there. The more we honor those who give to us, the more connected to life we feel. And offering thanks is a way of giving back too. When we acknowledge the support that we have in our lives already, we're more easily able to see the sacred that's woven through it all. And this card comes with a soul inquiry, which asks, what are you most thankful for in your life that you may have overlooked? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it was helpful to you, or even just that it gave you some really good tingles. I hope you have a lovely lunar cycle, and I will see you next time. Stay sparkling, cameos.